What's going on, boys? Today we're gonna have a really good and quick video for you guys. What we're going to be doing is showing you the best drop spots in season 8. As you guys know, season 8 did drop today, and what we're going to be doing is just going over the best drops, the things that got buffed, the things that got nerfed at certain drops, but we're just going to be giving you my top 3 drops for the season. Mainly things that got an upgrade and like made the drop a little bit better, because of course we know Sweaty's always going to be broken, or Believer's always going to be broken, even though now they did remove the shotgun NPC, which is good. But there's a lot of drops that have got nerfs and buffs, so we're just going to be going over and covering that for you. If you guys haven't already, please hit the like and subscribe. Of course, you know the deal, but please use code Rakic in the item shop. It helps me so much. And if you don't use code Rakic, I swear there will be a spider that crawls into your bath when you're sleeping, and like, you know, you don't really want that, so I don't suggest that you just got to use code Rakic. Anyways, we're just gonna hop into the video, so yeah, I don't want to waste any of your time. Okay, starting off with my top 3, we're going to be going from the worst drops, of course, to the best drop. So the best drop is going to be last, so make sure to watch all the way through to the end. But yeah, okay, so for number 3, I'm gonna go with Pleasant. So Pleasant this season got a tiny bit of a buff, not crazy buff, but whatever the case is. But the thing that makes this drop spot really good is that you can buy a railgun from the NPC. So as you can see, you can buy a railgun from the NPC. It's not crazy price at all, and I mean, a railgun's really broken. I think it will probably get removed, but as of right now, Pleasant is a decent drop and got upgraded because of this. There's also 2 vending machines, one being for health, which you can buy med kits, minis, bandages, big pots, whatever the case is. So that's really good. And the other one's a weapon vending machine, which is like really good. You can have good shields and stuff like that coming out of Pleasant. And another thing about it is that it's a good position in map. It's not too far left, not too far right. It's like almost centralized, and it has a good rotation out of it. Anyways, moving into our number 2 spot, we have Stealthy. So Stealthy got a tiny bit of a buff, not crazy buff, but basically what you get at this POI is 3 henchman chests, as we've seen before, a launch pad out to go out, which really helps with getting out of rotations or whatever the case is, and making a quick rotations out of Stealthy. You've got those black cars that are really fast and also helps with rotations out of it. You've got now a slipstream, which makes it a little bit better and helps with flowing rotations and stuff like that to get out of the POI, as we do know it is quite far up left of the map. Slipstream helps it out quite a bit now. And then the last thing on top of it, it has a lot of fishing holes. So if your loot isn't great because it doesn't have the most amount of chest spawn, you can just fish, maybe get some shield fish, maybe some spicy floppers, whatever the case is, and it can help you loot quite a lot. Before we get into our number 1, we're going to give an honorable mention. So Boney is a really good drop spot this season that is going to be in our honorable mentions. So as we know, Boney has a really good position in zone, one of the best POIs for positions in zone. It has a lot of non-boxes which you can get peppers from, which are really OP. It has a slope truck where you can get 100 shield and you don't have to use any shield, which is really broken. And another thing on top of it is it has a decent amount of chest spawns, which really helps. But the thing that makes this drop a lot better than last season is that there is an NPC that reveals the next zone for you. Once you get 175 gold, you can go to the NPC and you can reveal the next zone. This is really broken, of course, because you can get center of next zone or whatever the case is, and it helps out with your positioning quite a lot. Yeah, that's going to be our honorable mention. And now moving into our number 1 spot, we're going with Misty. Misty this season has got a decent amount of a buff. Drops are really broken or anything this season. It's really just like slightly upgraded a lot of the drops, maybe slightly worse than some of the drops. But yeah, Misty has gotten a bit of a buff. So Misty has 2 vending machines, as we do know. It has an NPC now which sells ARs anywhere from blue to gold. It has 5 non-boxes, which allows you to get shield, which you don't have to pop, or it gives you peppers, of course, which really helps. Now there is now slipstreams that helps you rotate out of it, as there is one of those slipstream systems over there, which is pretty cool. There's fishing holes. As we know, fishing is really broken, and it's kind of underused quite a lot in these new seasons, because floppers are still really good and slow fish and stuff like that, so fishing is still there. Then it has the highest floor spawn of any POI in the game, which increases the chances of getting launch pads, which are really cool. And another thing about it, it has the most vault spawns in the game, which will allow you to get more gold. More gold equals better weapons. Maybe you can upgrade at Hydrodam or whatever the case is, but also it allows you to buy those ARs. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and please make sure you use code Rakic. It'd really be appreciated. We're almost at 15k subs, so please subscribe. It would really be appreciated. But yeah, love you guys all so much, and I'll check you guys in the next one. Peace.